The enemy prisoner of war was actually our missing commander. I still get chills thinking about that moment of recognition through all the blood and dirt. We'd been searching for Captain Miller for 3 days after his convoy got hit by an IED outside Fallujah. Radio contact lost, vehicle destroyed, 2 KIA, 1 missing. Miller's body armor was found 200 meters from the blast site, but no sign of him. Command launched a massive search operation. Drones, helicopters, ground patrols covering every square mile. Nothing. After 72 hours, they officially listed him as missing in action, presumed captured. My squad was pulling security at Forward Operating Base Liberty when the call came in. Local Iraqi police had captured an insurgent planting IEDs near Route Tampa, bringing him in for interrogation. Standard procedure. We'd processed dozens of detainees over the past 6 months. Most were just farmers in the wrong place at the wrong time. A few actually had intel worth pursuing. The police truck arrived around 1400 hours. Dusty white pickup with 3 Iraqi officers and their prisoner in the back. Guy was zip-tied, blindfolded, wearing torn civilian clothes covered in dried blood. Sergeant Hayes started the intake process. Photography, fingerprints, basic medical check. The detainee wasn't talking, kept his head down, wouldn't respond to questions in Arabic or English. Something felt off about him though. His build, the way he carried himself despite being restrained. Most local insurgents were smaller, malnourished. This guy had military posture even while zip-tied. Hayes was getting frustrated. Abdullah, what's your name? Where are you from? The prisoner stayed silent. Medical corpsman noted multiple lacerations, possible concussion, signs of dehydration. I was taking photos for the detention log when I noticed his hands. Clean fingernails. No calluses from manual labor. These weren't farmers' hands or insurgent hands. These were officers' hands. Then I saw the tan line on his wrist. Perfect rectangle where a watch had been. Military issue watch tan line. My stomach dropped. Sir, I called to Hayes. We need to remove his blindfold. Hayes looked annoyed. Why? Just following procedure here. Something's not right about this guy. Trust me. Hayes untied the blindfold. The man looked up for the first time. Blue eyes. Definitely not Iraqi. Sunburned face with 3 days of beard growth. And that's when I recognized him. Holy shit, it's Captain Miller. Hayes went white. The whole intake area went silent. Our missing company commander was sitting zip-tied in our detention facility, officially processed as an enemy combatant. Miller's voice was hoarse from dehydration. Sergeant Hayes, he croaked. Good to see you. Hayes fumbled with his knife, cutting the zip ties immediately. Sir, what happened? Where have you been? Miller explained while the medic checked him over. IED blast knocked him unconscious. Woke up in an Iraqi farmhouse. Family had found him, thought he was dead, treated his wounds for 2 days. When he tried to leave, local militia spotted him. No uniform, no ID, just a bleeding American stumbling through their territory. They assumed he was CIA or special operations. Started hunting him. He'd been evading capture for 72 hours, sleeping in ditches, drinking from irrigation canals, moving only at night. Finally got cornered near the highway. Iraqi police found him planting an IED, except he wasn't planting it. He was trying to disarm one he'd spotted. Police saw American near explosive device, made the obvious assumption. Arrested him as a terrorist. The irony was perfect. Our missing commander had been captured while trying to protect the same road his own soldiers used daily. Iraqi police did exactly what they should have done. Miller spent 6 hours in our detention system, fingerprinted, photographed, and processed as enemy combatant 2847 Delta. His mugshot went into the same database used to track actual insurgents. Battalion commander arrived within an hour of identification. Full bird colonel personally apologizing to a company captain. Wanted to know how this happened, who screwed up the identification process. Truth was, nobody screwed up. Miller looked exactly like what he was. An American who'd been hiding in the desert for 3 days. No uniform, no ID, found near explosives. Perfect enemy combatant profile. Miller got 2 weeks medical leave and a Bronze Star for his actions during evasion. The Iraqi police got commendations for capturing what they believed was a dangerous terrorist. Everyone did their jobs correctly. 6 months later, Miller made major and transferred to Pentagon duty. At his farewell dinner, he presented Hayes with a framed copy of detention photo 2847 Delta. Caption underneath read, "Thanks for the professional intake processing. Your former detainee." That photo still hangs in Hayes' office at Fort Bragg, right next to his non-commissioned Officer of the Year award.